Young Thug, born Jeffrey Williams, 92. So this guy's 23. I would say the psychology of Young Thug is I would say he's not gay because maybe he's turned out by Birdman and he is gay now, or just another one of those many cases of sex exploitation in Hollywood. But it's non-existent. Records and physical copy do not sell. So those are old ways of sales. So you need new ways of tactics. So if people think you're gay, you might as well act gay because they're talking about you, right? I mean, you saying my name, that means you talking about me. Write my name in your mouth, right? And then it goes back to like YouTube comments like, y'all fucking hate Young Thug, but you talking about him, right? Right? He got more money than you'll ever make, bro. That's why I fucks with him. Like, the majority of people just follow anything. So, I mean, controversy, it sells. It sells, and it sells better when you have no lyrical skill. But Young Thug, he is a melodic gangster rapper. He is left-handed, which ties into the right brain, which is music and rhythm. So he can do those things. He doesn't. It's become a style to not write anyway. Jay-Z to Wayne and all that. But when you're doing a lot of drugs, weed, lean, alcohol, it's easier to freestyle and just wing it. So Young Thug has the upper hand for being left-handed. Because he's more right-brained, which means he has more natural rhythm and a natural take to music. People like Kurt Cobain, not the rapper, I'm talking about the rock singer, the late. People like Eminem, people like Jimi Hendrix, uh, B.O.B., and so many more. It's just a natural rhythm, so it's an upper hand. So, Young Thug is said to look like a cockroach. I don't believe him to be that insecure about his look. Because where he's from, it's not so much about looks, but possessions. Most of his content consists of bragging about money, having to let you know how much lean he's drinking, how many Xannies he's popped. He has to let you know at least once that he fucked a bitch or has bitches. He will shoot you. He has bands. He's bullying with his dogs, like Mike Vick. So is he killing his dogs? Maybe he's down to even let his close ones die if it gets too intense. Is that an Illuminati sacrifice? Is Mark Dice my dad? I don't think so. Now, there's different debates. You want to talk about, if you want to approach me and say, what do you think about Young Thug? Is he a hot rapper? Pause. Yes. He makes good sounds. Now, do you want to debate, is his music helping society or is it fucking destroying the human child brain? That's another topic. It's fucking terrible. It's the worst shit I've ever heard. It's only helping people kill each other to it. Motherfuckers ride out and kill to this music. Literally. Literally. But rhythmically and a sound, yeah, he's good. He's nice. I like many songs. Some more. Metro Boomin want some more. The Barter Six is pretty decent. It's not bad. But just like any other artist, it's usually their early stuff that's hot, and then they get big, and then it's just the same goddamn carbon copy over and over and over and over and over. The same formula. Like, I mean, I can fucking write on a piece of paper, on a goddamn index card, what the formula is for a rap song. You open the hook, you probably talk about a bitch, bitches. Women are basically objects. Fake ass, tits, doesn't matter. If they have a nice face and they're busty, they're paid maybe 2 stacks to be in your video, and people are made to believe that you're fucking them. Maybe you are. Maybe they don't really fuck with you. Anyways, some women are smart, some are fucking retarded. And they try to fuck to the top. Lean. I'm drinking lean. As he says in one song, I done drunk like 10,000 foes. So, a foe is 4 ounces of lean, 10,000 of those. So he's drunk 40,000 ounces of lean. He's lucky to be alive. I've had lean before. It's good. I probably had probably 4 ounces, maybe 8, and I was about to fucking die. R.I.P. to Pimp C. So I don't know if these rappers really are like pushing the edge. R.I.P. Yams, because I had like maybe an 8. I was drinking the whole night, and I tried to go to sleep, and I fucking woke up because I stopped breathing in my sleep. So I was like high as a bitch, but I couldn't go to sleep because I was too high. Because it's a very strong cough suppress. It really puts pressure on your lungs when you have to live up to these things and to these images, and you're all about the guapo and the money and the stacks and the bitches and the Raris and the Rovas. They say he looks like a cockroach. I don't really see it. Basically, Young Thug, good music. His music videos are fucking terrible. He's got kids in the music video with money saying, "Thank you, Young Thug. Thank you, Young Thug. Thank you." And then you got those same kind of kids watching it. I mean, these fucking kids are going crazy. They probably dress like him. They goddamn dye their hair like him. They probably talk like him. I mean, I remember when I was 15 and the music that was hot, everybody acted like it. Fucking franchise boys. Everybody in the neighborhood was wearing big ass white tees. Uh, Eminem show was out. Everybody was like, "Oh, I'm crazy and psychotic and this and that." Jay-Z, State Property. Everybody was street shit. Everybody was hood. Everybody was about that life. And you mix all that shit together, and you have a bunch of lost sheep. Now, I used to think like that, and I broke out of it. I still enjoy the music, but is the music progressive? Literally, it's progressive, but healthy? No. It's kind of like uh, hip hop used to be really healthy. Hip hop used to read a lot of books. It used to exercise a lot. Now it doesn't read any books at all. It just scrolls through Instagram and Twitter, and it drinks a lot, alcohol, lean, smokes a lot of weed. So it just gets dumber and dumber and dumber and dumber. And if it's glamorized, it's going to be embraced. The average person doesn't think for themselves. They believe everything they see on TV, every ad, every TV show, every music video. Every music video, 9.8 times out of 10, the money is prop money, which means it's fake money. The weed is prop weed, especially if it's a lot. If you got like a blunt or an ounce, it's probably real. I hope so. I'm not gonna roll up no fake blunt for a music video. But if you got like bags and bags and fucking sacks, that shit's fake. It's a music video. It's a video. It's a short film for music. It's cinematic. It's a movie. So you use prop money, prop drugs, prop guns most of the time. Sometimes, if it's a real fucking Zay production or D Gaines and you're just in your crib, I'm pretty sure those guns are real. Unless they just devised a plan and fucking bought replica guns online and replica True Religions and fucking replica Hermes belts and spent the last bit of their money on real shoes and just said, "Hey, we're all gonna be shirtless. We're gonna dance. Jimmy Iovine's gonna sign us, and we're gonna get exploited. But we're not smart enough to know because we've been conditioned. So we just want to be noticed. I have to be noticed. I have to be hot. I will do and say anything to get signed. I need that meal ticket. I need that deal. I will sign a 360 deal because I don't know what it is. I just know that means I have a record deal. And 2 years later, I'm going to be mad as a bitch that I got dropped or that I'm not hot anymore because the music industry is kind of like the porn industry now. They just take whoever is the hottest physically in the porn industry, the girls who are the hottest physically, and they just churn them out. They bring them in. The average porn star lasts, it's like 6 months to a year tops. And that's a quote from like a male porn star who's been doing it for like 15 years. You get these dumb hot girls who just want to get famous fast because Kim Kardashian, Jesus Christ, is fucking on TV. This bitch has a reality show. How did she get popular? She fucked 5'2" Ray J 8 years ago. I tried to beat my dick to it, but it just was the most boring shit I've ever seen. And now she's famous. Well, we were walking to the store and Chloe says that yesterday she was like, and I'm like, no, stop. I gotta get another nose job and put more makeup on. I don't have time for this. Where's Caitlyn? Where's Bruce? Where's Chris? Kylie is 17 and already had lip injections. So basically, back to Young Thug. It all ties together. It's just a scheme. I like the music, but if you want to go down the rabbit hole, there's a bigger blueprint. Like Chief Keef, for instance. I remember Chief Keef came out 2011, 2012. His album, Finally Rich. I don't know how much it sold. Let's see. By now, hopefully at least 500,000. I mean, maybe a million. A Finally Rich. A Finally Rich. A Finally Rich. A Finally Rich. About, yeah, December 18th, 2012. So that whole summer, yeah. That's that shit I don't like. The first week, 50,000 copies. So maybe a million by now. I really doubt he's getting that money. As of March 27th, 2013, the album has sold 152,000 copies. So it took more than a year to sell 100,000 copies. And that was a hot tape. Well, hot album. So you get people like Young Thug, Chief Keef, Lil Durk, whoever. We can go on. Trap music is the shit right now. So you compare trap rappers to like teen porn stars. They're what's hot right now. They're in demand. So they're getting churned out, which means they're just fucking cycling them in and out. Come in for porn wise a year, rap wise maybe 1 to 3 years. And if you make it past that 3 year mark, he might be a Rick Ross, a Drake, so on. So Young Thug, I mean, 2 years from now, if he's still around, maybe it's something. But if you're fucking mumbling half your tracks and you just keep the same formula, shit is gonna get old, bro. And you're gonna end up like Chief Keef. You're gonna get dropped. Maybe you stop sucking off Birdman, or maybe just eventually you tweet that he owes you fucking 2 million, and he's only paid you 200,000, and you want to leave. Well, then there goes all your promotion, all your marketing, all that. So then you'll just end up paying out of your pocket for your own music videos. So then you'll just be holding on to that to cycle out whatever shit you can. And then it's just like you'll have your cult following and you can still make some money. You could still tour and do all that, but you won't be the next Wheezy that you're hoping to be. I mean, it's possible. It could happen. For the sake of the kids, I hope not. I mean, I'm fucking ready for this dumbass music to cycle on out. But it doesn't really matter. If you look back at all the music, the main topic is bitches, guns, and drugs, and just fuck everything. Whether that's, well, mainstream music, NWA, 90s music, DMX, but you still had a mix of like realness. They still had emotion, and they would have angry, aggressive tracks, but they would also have real emotional tracks and telling you be smarter, it'll be better, so on and so on. Now it's just like I mean, it's literally numbing everybody. Music is meditative. That's why when you hum music, you're meditating it to yourself. So when you're saying that shit over and over and over and over and over and over and over, you're telling that shit to yourself. Okay? Don't get me wrong. I can quote you a whole Young Thug track, but you have to know. If you don't know that it's just entertainment and that it really isn't real, it'll really fuck up your life. It'll run your life. The rap music, shit is like wrestlers, bro. Studio gangsters, bro. You take a dude out the streets, put him in like a $5 million studio. He's in there all day. You give him all the weed and lean he can dream of. Bro, he ain't leaving. He's not leaving. And then he ain't been in the streets in 2 years and he's still talking that shit. Like, bro, when you leave the studio, you go to some fucking condo in LA. Fuck out of here. Make some better music. So that's it, man. Young Thug, good music. He's very melodic. He's got a good natural sound. But the fast-paced which came from Lord Infamous, got popularized again by the Migos. The Migos, Young Thug, and Future. It's the trap, I guess the trap cadence. And it's hot as fuck right now. But listen, 50 Cent was the shit in 2003. Now nobody wants to fucking talk about him at all. Mainstream. So in 10 years, we'll be like, what the fuck was that bullshit? And maybe in 10 years, New York, East Coast, Nas type, maybe common, conscious music will come around. At the rate it's going, I don't know, because this type of music is exploiting everybody. It's materializing everybody more than ever, dumbing people down. I mean, you see these beautiful, beautiful girls, and then you talk to them, and they're dumb as a fucking brick on the wall, bro. Like, No thanks. Not interested. That's the psychology of rap. It's deeper than one artist. It's all of them. You could say it's an agenda when you really step back and look at what it's doing to each individual and how crazy people go. You got certain artists who put a video up. It's been up for 6 years. It's got a great message. It's positive and it's hot. Been up for 6 years. It's got like 23,000 views. Young Thug comes out with barely English version of him mumbling in auto tune, saying like some borderline gay shit, and you can't even understand the hook. But it's melodic. It's catchy. You don't have to think. Okay, it's just like Instagram videos, Vine videos. It's short. We have a short attention span. It's been shortened. So if we got to really think about it, or if there's a build up, we ain't listening to that shit. We don't want to listen to no story, no touching story that gives you a good outcome with a moral. No, we want to fucking bob our heads and fuck bitches and sip lean, bro. You know what I mean? Turn the fuck up. So yeah, that's it. 100 man, 100 man,